team like Kyrie and KD, or the Lake Show with King James and AD. Wish I could match him up with the bad boys from the 80s, but no black and white, I need that in HD. HenDawgz.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy HenDawgz, and we back to it. You know how we do it. Shout out to my Bird fans. Y'all came in heavy. You know, a lot of people that was responding on that Larry Bird video that I just did, I've never seen before. So shout out to y'all. You know, I see the Larry Bird fans. Y'all see y'all travel well. So it's only right that we continue with the Larry Bird. Yeah, for this video, we're about to do the Larry Bird trash talking video, which I think will be a little bit better because, like some people were saying in the comments, like the last video didn't really scratch the surface on how great he was. But if you haven't watched that video, make sure you go check it out because it was actually a really good video, but it's so much more to unpack in Larry Bird's career and the way he was the way he was playing. And I think the most interesting thing about his game was how everybody said how much shit he used to talk, and I still don't believe it. I need to see it. Like in the show, they talked about it a little bit, but I think diving into more specific videos like this video, where it's like this is all just talking about how much of a trash talker Larry Bird was. I think that's gonna give me a better insight on how much shit he used to talk. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. Make sure y'all like this video and write something in the comments for me. And somebody else said that he was better than Jordan. Like that's crazy to me. But hey, that's your opinion. So let's get into this video, man. We got Larry Bird trash talking. Let's get it.
So we playing him in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he said, "You guys don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna go right over there in that corner." He said, "They're gonna set a screen for me. They're taking the ball out." He said, "I'm gonna put it right over." And he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, "I'm gonna go right over to that corner and I'm gonna catch it, I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be."
What?
They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or
First of all, to be out there killing, balling is one thing, but to be out there telling the other team your plays, nah, Larry Bird, you different, bro. You different.
DJ, the late great DJ. Yeah. Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot a three, game over. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
No way.
Shake his hand. I'm gonna work him playing against the Boston Celtics and the Boston Garden. Shake. And Larry put both hands behind his back. We went shake my hand. I said, okay, he's just getting into the game. First play of the game, he said, "You ain't belong in the league, Holmes." And he shoots the three. Now, I wasn't mad that he made the three.
He's telling that to Hall of Famers. Byron Scott said that he was talking to James Worthy about it. Now he out here talking to Dominique Wilkins, telling Dominique Wilkins he don't belong in the league, bro. This is nah, man. This is crazy. This is crazy.
This called me Holmes, and he came down and did it again. So I'm pissed, So next time down, on the breakneck pitch, and I jump up and I throw it down on him, man. I think he fouls me. And he said, "Hey, Rook, I like you. You got heart." He said, "But I'm still getting 30 on your ass." I mean, that's who he was. But that was the only time he ever talked trash to me because he respected me because he knew that I was going to keep coming.
Yes,
that
sir.
really taught me something, If you wasn't prepared to play against guys like that, you got embarrassed.
I always tell this story about
Barkley.
Larry. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, "Larry, what's going on with you?" He says, "You guys are being disrespectful to me." And I says, "What are you talking about?" He says, "You guys are putting a white guy on me." Disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on him?
I can't remember who it was.
That's so funny.
I had no comeback. He says, "It's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me." And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Larry told Robert Reed he got to stay there. He should have stayed in preaching.
That mustache.
He had 50 points.
And Larry Bird ain't never playing no great defense. He like sagging off a little bit. So he tell the guy, "You can't shoot. I'm not worrying about guarding." I said, "Man, shoot it in the face." Mark hit a three-pointer on Larry Bird and said, "Take a look at that." And Bird just came right back and hit three three-pointers in a row.
3 in a row.
Basically said to him, we all heard of the jar to your league. When he'd say, Danny, give me the ball, or DJ, give me the ball. I got this guy in the torture chamber down here. Why the guy was standing right there listening to him say it. The ball went to Larry, and Isaiah was all out of whack. He had the ball at 3-point range. He goes, hey.
Larry.
Everybody looked around, he just stood there, held the ball, and Isaiah said, he ran out there and just shot it 3-pointer. Too late.
Was the originator of getting in your face and talking trash.
He's the originator?
You go, this guy up in my face talking up.
Where does Larry Bird rank all time? All-time three-pointers, all-time three-point shooter. Where does he rank? Is because I put in the last video I was like Steph is number 1, but a lot of people was like no, Larry Bird is number 1. Larry Bird was more of a like a overall shooter. It's like Steph is a better three-point shooter, but as far as just shooting mid-range, anything mid-range three-pointers, just whatever shots you need, jump shot, Larry Bird is number 1. So let me know what y'all think about that.
Oh, he ain't that fast. He's slow, but he knew how to aggravate you, agitate you enough to get you out of your game.
I was guarding in my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, you can't stop me. And I looked at him and I said, gosh.
Another Hall of Famer.
You're so confident. He was confident. You're a rookie. You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. Coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner.
Larry Bird to go.
And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by,
That feels like he still need to be in the
He
league.
tells me, he says, fly, Bird. And I go right by him. He shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance to win, Larry Bird changed that.
Larry Bird.
That was so iconic.
There was a certain confidence you had because, you know, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way, and he'd deliver.
Double teaming Bird. Larry.
Bro, that's a tough ass shot.
You remember? Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night, yeah.
What's the Bird night?
That was a tough night, man. You know, the biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
When
Good.
the guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots. And, you know, Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line.
Everybody is saying this.
He literally says, left side across the 3, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But, okay, so you guys got, Antoine Carr and Cliff Livingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
They said Larry Bird is the most athletic person of all time. I don't know what that means. If somebody can explain that in the comments, what that means a little bit more. Because I know some Larry Bird fans that know exactly. When I just said it, it's like, bro, that's exactly how he was. So explain that to me a little bit. How is he the most athletic person of all time? Let me know. Let me know, Celtics fans or Bird fans.
Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I
Them
see
shoes is crispy. The Converses.
It was the greatest film session ever because back then you didn't have, you know, you watched the real game and just went, you know, with a video. And Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept not the shot. He just kept rewinding it, showing the guys. You remember they were giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah,
that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter. And Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other a high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
It wasn't.
I don't care if you're playing against Jesus himself. You shouldn't be cheering for the other team if they scoring on you. That's crazy. They need that. Them players that was on that team, they need to get cut. They need to get cut ASAP.
Playing good defense on Bird. It was you guys celebrating.
Hope they got cut.
Fratello wouldn't let it go. It just kept rewinding.
That shirt hard that Doc Rivers got on.
It was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Yeah, he did.
And he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, off the glass into the trainer.
What?
Yeah, and so it was a.
Not only was he a hooper, he was a psychic.
On the roll, started shooting the balls. Every shot was going in.
Goodbye, she's gone. I got the 2-pointer was too close.
When he runs by the bench, he goes, that's a heat check.
What? I wish I was around back then.
He runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league. And Frank is coaching, and Larry would say,
Shit blurry.
hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me? He goes, so nobody out here can.
Trey looked at him and goes, no.
He would look at you like, hey, what you doing out here? You gotta call somebody else. I even heard him tell the coach, hey, look, coach, you better get somebody else out here to grab me because I'm killing this guy.
In last year's playoffs,
Like he looked fat and out of shape.
his words, while adding a few choice comments of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely has his reputation. During the playoffs, he just went AWOL. You know, he just went to work.
Okay. Somebody trying to bully the bully. Somebody trying to bully the bully.
He scored the last 16 points.
Ooh, nice pull up.
Larry down low, Gritty went over once again.
That's terrible. He talking his shit. He talking his shit. Where Tiny Archibald at?
Yeah, it is a little special because I've known Chuck for a while and we always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
Bird's ability to get the final word has made for many a magic moment. And this week, we relive a game when Larry was in
He does
rare
not look like a hooper.
Xavier McDaniel was eager to lend an ear.
Tie game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball, no shot clock.
They called a timeout. He said, you know I'm going to get it. I said, I know I'm going to be waiting. And then the timeout, I'm going to go.
Like, why was he doing that? I want to know what. It's one thing to just be out there talking shit, like to just be out there, you know, you scoring and y'all can't guard me, you know, y'all can't fuck with me, shit like that. Like that's normal trash talking. But to be out there telling the other team what you're gonna do before you do it, like this has been at least 5-6 different occasions where players were saying like, yeah, Bird told me he's gonna come, he's gonna do a 2-dribble pull up, he's gonna shoot off the glass, he's gonna run into my trainer, like. Why was Bird doing that? That's a whole nother level of trash talking. That's why he got him. I'm low-key putting him in that category as the greatest trash talker ever because of the way he was doing it. He was like a witty trash talker. Like, how's you out there telling them what you was gonna do and then doing it? Like, that's a whole nother level of trash talking, man.
All right, then you got the ball, you go over here, and you pass to Kevin, you go to the corner, and Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way? Well, after the timeout, we walk back on the court, and Larry's going down to his position, so he tells Davies, I'm getting the ball. Yeah, he said, I'm going to get it right here, I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
Like why not wait till you do it, then talk shit? With both of them on him. With two people on him.
And you know, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the one sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal.
He too good.
He will contribute in the clutch time.
Larry was complaining to the refs.
Dr. J.
And I was complaining to the refs. And the next time down the court, it got in my face.
I was up 38-6. That's how I summarize it.
The 84 Olympic team was playing an exhibition game against a bunch of pros, including Larry Bird, and they were in the warm-ups. And a ball bounced down from the college end of the court to the pro end. And Michael Jordan went down to chase it. The ball happened to be picked up by Larry Bird. And Michael went up a few feet away from Larry Bird and held out his hands. And Bird took the ball and fired it back down the court over Jordan's head. As if to say, you're not only not getting this ball, I don't give a damn who you are. Larry Bird knows exactly who this guy is and what's going to happen in the next few years. And he wants to get every edge he can get right now.
I got a pulled hamstring.
Ooh,
So I'm not
I got a
playing.
pulled hamstring too.
He walks down to me. Man, I'm sorry you're not playing. But he said, I'm going to tell you what. Since you're here, I'm going to put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch. Okay?
This man was a psychic.
And I'm like, man, get out of my face, man. I want to hear that. You know, that's Celtics and the Lakers. Every time he hit one, he look at me.
We were playing Washington in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot. KC called timeout. Larry
What?
came back to the bench. You know, he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, you guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot. I'm going to kick it in.
This man was a psychic.
I'm gonna get the ball.
2 seconds left. The Bullets by 1. Aims the bird.
Off one? Off one? Yeah, he's goated. He is goated. Wow, man. That's how we ending it? That's how we gonna end it? No, I needed that video because that's really not what I expected. You know, when people was telling me about how big of a trash talker he was, like I said, I was kind of imagining him scoring and then, you know, getting in people's face or, you know, pointing in their face, doing shit like that. Not talking before he make the shot. Like that's a whole, like I said, that's a whole nother level of trash talking, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all like this video and make sure y'all write something in the comments. We out.